Launching your product can be one of the most exciting times in the life of a product manager. You worked so tirelessly with your team to create something amazing, and then it's time for you to share it with the world. But launching your product is more than just releasing your product and putting it out there and then just going to sit down somewhere in the background. You need to plan, you need to come up with strategies on how to even launch your product in the first place. That is where the go to market strategy comes into play. Go to market strategies. A go to market strategy is a plan on how you are going to launch your product and promote your product. It is very important because once you create a plan that is solid, you don't make mistakes. You don't just go into market and expect for the best. And you actually create plans for you to reach your target audience very effectively. Now, how exactly do you create a go to market strategy? There are very few things that you need to follow, some few steps you have to follow. One, you have to define your target audience. And I'm pretty sure you've done that when you were talking about your persona in building the product. So you know who you're trying to market to. You have to define your market, your target audience. What we are trying to reach with your product. What are their needs? What are their pain points? Understanding them would allow you to create a go-to-market strategy that works. Set your goals. What do you want to achieve with your go-to-market strategy? Are you looking to drive downloads? Do you want to increase engagement of your product? Do you want to generate more money for your product? So your go-to-market strategy, you have to define what you're planning to do or what you're trying to achieve with that particular strategy. The third one is choosing your channels. What I mean by that is your channels is how would you sell this product? How will you market this product? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to send them emails? Are you going to pay for advertising? Are you going to go to your radio station to talk about it? That's what your channel or your marketing strategy is. So you choose your channel, and that is another effective method in coming up with a go-to-market strategy. The last thing is creating your messaging. You have to create something very new. Like, when Glow started with when Glow came into Nigeria, and one of the things that keeps resonating with me is how they marketed their product. Glow with Pride. It is still stuck in my head today as an adult. So creating a very good messaging that sticks with your users, that makes them want to know what it's about. So you have to create a very unique messaging for your particular product. Then you have to come up with your launch plan. Your launch plan is, okay, what I'm going to do before our launch and when are we going to launch. Your launch plan is talking about what day will you do your marketing, what day will you reach out to people, what day would you go on someone's podcast, or what day are you going to It's just basically creating a timeline that comes into play when you're launching your product. That's what developing your launch plan is. So that's what a go-to-market strategy entails. It's basically you writing down the strategies. What are you going to do to actually market your product, and how you actually introduce your product to the market. For example, let's take Instagram, a very, very popular social media, to illustrate the concept of go-to-market strategy. When Instagram started out, their target market was basically young adults and teens who are very interested in showing their pictures to the world, sharing their photos, and then just photos without having to say much. So their target market was young teens and adults. Then they positioned themselves as a photo sharing app that was different from all the social media like Twitter and Facebook at the time. And they talked about pricing. Instagram was initially offered for free, and it helped to attract a lot of people. Now they make a lot of money from advertising, and it's a very, very big way for them to generate revenue today. The last thing is, how did they distribute their product? They distributed it by word of mouth initially. Where Instagram first started, they tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend. They started with word of mouth marketing to attract new users. And Instagram is one of the largest social media apps today. So your go-to-market strategy is very important when launching a product.